A quick message for all the waiters and waitresses, people working in restaurants, and I guess this would apply to the patrons as well. But primarily a tip for the waiters and waitresses. I go out to eat as much as I can. Love going out to eat with my wife, I don't know, once a week or so. I've been in management my entire life. So I'm always watching people, right? Dissecting the situation, analyzing the restaurant, seeing what people are doing, trying to figure out if they're short staffed, fully staffed, whether or not they're burning payroll with people messing around, not doing anything, whether or not people are in the right assignment. It's hard for me not to do that when I walk into a location. Anyway, one of the things that drives me nuts, by the way, there's a million things that drive me nuts about going out to eat, and I could do, I don't know, a 3-hour podcast on it. But for this episode, I'm going to share one thing that drives me nuts, and that's this: the waiters and waitresses, bartenders, having full blown loud conversations with each other on the side where customers can hear. And they're talking about their life, or they're making fun of employees, or they're making fun of customers, even worse, or they're just being loud and talking about the restaurant or things instead of paying attention to the customers and visiting maybe with the customers or doing their jobs. And they're talking super loud, almost on purpose, right? Like, hey, guy at the bar, please hear us talking because we want you to be interested in our life and how Susie, the other waitress, is driving us all nuts and blah, blah, blah. Right. I find that particularly annoying. Selfish, rude, I don't know, make a bunch of other words. I can't stand it, especially if you're sitting at the bar. That's even worse, right? If you're sitting at the bar and the bartender has made zero attempts to engage you in conversation or ask you as a customer about your life or ask about your day, but they're standing over to the side talking to their friend Mary about all kinds of stuff, and they barely acknowledge your presence to get you another drink. I mean, that's terrible. It's terrible behavior. Really is bad. So number one, if you're listening to this and you're a waiter and waitress, number one, I would just say, think about that behavior and understand that it's rude behavior to your customers. That's number one. But here's the real point and the key for the episode and how it pertains to career advice. This is the real point. When you're a waiter or a waitress in a restaurant, you're visiting with, or you should be visiting with, and you're waiting on people that could change your life. Business owners, executives, hiring managers, all kinds of people that could give you a business card, maybe get your name because they loved your service and they loved your personality, and get you out of crazy nights and weekends and hard work and into a better job. I mean, it's the breeding ground for networking. And that's what you should be focused on if you're in that situation as a bartender or waiter or waitress. Is you should be looking to make contact with people that can put you in a better situation. I mean, hey, maybe you want to be a waitress your whole life. Okay, cool. If you do. Okay. But most of you listening to this, I'm thinking that's not what you want to do your entire life. So work hard, make connections, shake hands, smile, get business cards when you can, make contact, then connect with them on LinkedIn. I mean, who knows? Business owners like me, entrepreneurs like me, we know that people working in the restaurant industry are very hard workers, super good work ethic. Most of them have great people skills, planning, organization, etc. I mean, scrappy, right? Tough. And I admire that. And I'm always looking to move somebody out of that industry. I'm always trying to find talent that I think has the right soft skills to do something else and recruit them. And a lot of other guys and girls like me, executives, we're all watching. We're all watching you. Okay. We're looking for talent. So don't waste your opportunities by standing off to the side, talking to Betty Sue about your date with Johnny last night. Like, that's a waste of time when you could be making a connection with an executive that could change your life. Now, for the patrons, right, the customers, for you, the message here is obviously look for talent in restaurants. There's tons of talent in restaurants, waiters and waitresses and bartenders and line cooks and chefs. I mean, they are tough as nails, super scrappy, great work ethic, and usually can transition into a lot of other types of jobs if given the right opportunity. And there is your Riderflex tip of the day.